was walking down the beach last summer when I first laid my eyes on you, and I thought maybe we can hang out, just have some fun. But who knew I'd get addicted to you? Walking around with this feeling in me, I see that you gotta be with me, and somehow it hurts when you're not around. I can't stay. I am addicted to your smile and your eyes, much brighter than the sunshine. I love every minute of these good times with you. Yeah, it feels so right. I can't stay. I am addicted to you. Addicted to you. Wanna be around you 24/7. You're the only one I would take to heaven. If you gotta go, then I want you to know you're the one that I'll be waiting for. Walking around with this feeling in me, I see that you gotta be with me, and somehow it hurts when you're not around. I can't stay. I am addicted to your smile and your eyes, much brighter than the sunshine. I love every minute of these good times with you. Yeah, it feels so right. I can't stay. I am addicted to you. Addicted to you. I got this feeling in me, and I don't know what to do right now. I'm getting kinda crazy, 'cause all that's in my head is you, 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 you. Walking around with this feeling in me, I see that you gotta be with me, and somehow it hurts when you're not around. I can't stay. I am addicted to your smile and your eyes, much brighter than the sunshine. I love every minute of these good times with you. Yeah, it feels so right. I can't stay. I am addicted to you.
Nakaka-share sa okay, stop.
Stop!
Walk, stop.
Ready?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, and walk, and walk, 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 walk. Walk na. Okay, last round. Ready?
Last round.
Walk. Okay, palakpakan natin.
Palakpakan.
Salamat po. Ayan na yung ating speaker.
And to introduce...
As a high school football coach in UST, followed by a stint as assistant football coach in the college division, and as the football coach of the high school team of the Colegio de San Juan de Letran. He became a full-time physical education and health teacher at St. Paul College of Bukawe in the school year 1999 to 2000, and at Jubilee Christian Academy from school year 2000 to 2005. In 2005, he went on to join the corporate world, where he stayed until 2012. In 2012, he went back to his alma mater, UST, where he, until now, holds the position of Physical Education Instructor 1. Friends and fellow educator, let's call on Mr. Joel Vergel de Dios Valencia.
Ayusin lang po namin yung laptop namin, then we're good to go. Okay? So, hindi ko na expect na ang daming introduction nito. By the way, what we're going to talk about for this day is that yung, for us, by essentials, nung pagtuturo po dun sa PE. And then, yun po yung nakalagay sa book po namin. Normally, pwede ba magtanong dito? Pwede na. This is the first time na nagano ako sa mga teachers. Normally kasi sa coaches ako. So, ma'am, dito po, eto Espiritu Santo. Dito ako nag-high school ng first year, second year. Sino pong hindi po PE teachers? Any subject? Come on. Anyways, kung ayaw ko sagutin. So for us, kami ni Mr. Joel, normally kasi dati talaga, we just focus on teaching the skills. Back in the days for me, yung experience ko as a student, I wasn't able to, how should I say this, independently turn myself na kailangan ko yung physical education. Okay? Parang recently na lang when I studied my master's. Pero nung dati, parang wala lang. We just play and that's it. That's how I see PE before. But it turns out to be na kung walang PE, I don't think all of us will be here right now. Kasi walang matututo sa atin ng mga essentials, fitness, understanding nutrition, stuff like that. Na talaga makakatulong sa atin para makapag-perform tayo ng maayos. Also, study shows that pag a student engaged to may mga iba lang talaga na parang dinidisregard lang ang PE. Kasi PE lang yan. But for PE teachers like us, PE is really essential. Okay? So, sir, please. So, why do we make kids move? Bakit pa natin kinakailangan gumalaw yung mga bata? Very basic. Alam naman kasi talaga natin why do we need them to make move. But I just want to ask, no? Pag nagtuturo ba kayo ng math, we teach our kids how to add. Di ba hanggang ano na yun, hanggang all throughout na yun, hanggang pagtanda niya. But, sorry to say this, no? Pag tinuruan natin ang student natin sa PE, pag sa bata, ang pinakamasakit na maririnig ko, wala naman kaming ginawa ng PE namin, elementary, hindi mawak ng bola, tinuruan lang kami kung ano yung size of dimension ng bola, ganun lang. They never had a chance to become independently, turn themselves into something na they can help themselves physically. It's not just there in school, but also in everyday life. May mga students po kasi college na. Supposedly, if you're going to look at that part, dapat he's capable of moving properly na. But it turns out to be, hindi pa rin. Kasi they just focus on one thing, that's all. Pero PE, wala. Magpo-focus lang yan sa physical activity. Pag tumaba na yan, okay, pag summer, sabi niya, I need to lose weight. Ganun, no? But according to Gray, for us to make a child or an individual feel independent with basic health and fitness decisions by the time they graduate, para alam nila yung sarili nila na may magagawa sila. Kasi iba pa, dinidisregard talaga nila eh. We never heard college, things like that. Hindi nila nag-grasp yung basic ng fitness. Pero, pagdating ko na naman ng college, basic basketball, it's all basic. We never advance. Pero ang math, ano ba ang elementary ng math? Di ba, math. Pagdating ng high school, students at their age, you'll be surprised, laki mo, ba't parang lampa? Ang sakit sabihin ng ganun, makikita ka ng ganun, no? But again, we should always start from the ground. Let's get started, no? Okay. Doon sa book na ginawa namin, actually we are, correct me if I'm wrong, grade 11 is first year college, kung iano natin. For example. Tama po. Okay? And then, under that, we have this pre-participation screening. In a way na, if you only answer one yes, then you are not allowed to train. Ano po ba yung self-movement screening and functional movement screening? Okay? So it goes like this. Sino po
The
mga
common trend is that if your student can play basketball, they can dribble, they can shoot, that's okay. Okay? Pero ang ginagawa ng self-movement screen is to assess an individual's functional patterns. Yung pinaka-basic. Basic movements. You try to imagine, if your basic movements, you could not perform basic movements, how much more pagdating sa mga complex skills like basketball, you train them, they will compensate. A student will always compensate movements because they want to reach their goal in playing events and stuff like that. So this time, ang gagawin natin, we will assess Ma'am Rona, naka-ano po kayo, no? Sorry ma'am, no? But meron po ba at least naka-bands? Okay? Baka po may gawin si ma'am. Any volunteers? Ayaw ko magturo, baka mamaya gumanon sa...
Ako na lang po.
O sige.
Mr. Reginald po.
Mr. Reginald? Okay. So, self-movement screening goes like this. The first functional movement pattern is always the squat. Bakit squat? Kasi if you notice all the sports, all their athletic stance are in squat position. So that's why it's functional. Okay? So titignan natin yung functional pattern ni Sir Reginald sa squats. Okay? So Mr. Reginald, will you please extend your arms? That's it. Legs wider than your shoulder width. And then you try to squat. See, go down. Oh, observe. You see what happens to his knees? It goes beyond his toes. Signal that his proper form, there's no proper form. Second, so nung nag-squat ka ba, sumakit yung lower back mo? Hindi pa. But do you feel stretch? Oh yes, you feel the stretch. Okay, so please sit down. Okay na yun. Please sit down. Okay, do you see students na when they run? Pwede po ba ako dito sa when you see students, they tend to go like, when they run, their knees goes like this. Right? And when they land, they go like this. Okay? Signaling that there's a weak hamstring. I'm sorry, quads, my bad. Lateral hamstrings as well. Kasi the proper landing should go like this. They shouldn't go like this. Okay? So yun ang ginagawa ng namin, ng functional movement pattern namin. Now, pag nagja-jog yung mga students namin, pag nagja-jog, makikita mo forward-headed, nakagano'n yung student. So we correct them. Even they were like 40, 42 students na nagja-jog. We try to look for errors. Pero it can cause injury. Medyo natagal lang sa functional movement screening, no? But this should be really a part of our curriculum sa PE para makita natin yung galaw ng mga bata. Kasi meron tayong mga movements na hindi talaga magagalaw ng bata. It's because their functional movement pattern or their basic pattern is way regressed. Talagang baba, kaya hindi sila makakapag-perform. Ito na yung mga shuttle runs, agility testings. Correct me if I'm wrong, fitness testings are complex. Most likely babagsak yung fitness testing nila. So there is discrepancy. Same fit. So nilagay namin dito as fundamentals. Okay? It's, paano ko ba sasabihin? Pag sinabi mo kasi sa batang exercise, they were like, oh, exercise, my God, pawisin ako. No? It's not typical na kailangan pag nag-exercise tayo or we perform, like this, physical activity. Kailangan talaga yung nasa gym setting ka, no, it's not going to be like that. We should Zumba. Then the following meeting, nagkwento siya sa akin, so hindi na ako mag-join sa Zumba. Kasi sa pinagtatawanan nila ako, wawa naman, no? Cardio. More on jogging. To improve your cardiovascular endurance. Most likely, in terms of aerobic, it will last for about more than 3 minutes of continuous bouts. So that's aerobic. Anaerobic, ito yung way natin talaga. Anaerobic training is by far the best. We also put samples there para makita nila kung paano yung gagawin. We also put there, if you are a beginner, we put there level 1. And then, kung nag-progress ka na, you go level 2. More on functional patterns then. Okay?
So next, sir. So yeah, assessments. Okay, will you please go to the other? So this is what the functional movements training or the self movements training looks like. Okay, this one right here is big hits. I don't know if you know Jerick Teng. Jerick Teng, what happened to him was like, he got pushed at the back and then his shoulder went like this. And then nagkaroon siya ng injury sa shoulder. Good. I was able to, no? Si ano naman, sobra. Ganun. In this way, you'll be able to fix them. The downside is that we rarely look at that side. Kasi okay naman siya, wala naman nangyayari sa kanya. Kaya we just let them, as long na napapagawa ko yung basketball, volleyball, table tennis, that's all good. Okay? Pero it should be like that. Okay? Next, sir. Hindi po ganun. Kasi nakukompromise yung movement, nasasayang, nagkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag na energy expenditure. Nasasayang yung lakas nila, so dapat nilang gagawin performance. But if the individual can perform it right and you'll be able to teach it right, then he'll have enough energy to sustain and to perform the next exercises. Which will be a very good, parang motivation sa mga student. Natapos ko yung fitness na, nawisan talaga ako. Ganun. That can really boost them. At maganda yun, for me, for a PE teacher, when I hear my students, they were like, grabe, sarap magpapawis. Pag narinig ko sa mga estudyante during our PE, I feel like maganda yung yung tinuturo ko sa kanila. We have a very good training program for them. Okay, this is the proper form. But if you see your students, you go like this, and then kinount mo as one, that's not a good form. Because you are able to see that the student were compromising his movements. It's not proper. Okay? So magkakaroon nga ng effect dito sa legs. Yeah, it will gain strength. But you're adding dysfunction. Hindi siya maka-move na maayos. Every time he'll perform split squats, he'll go like this. Okay? And we don't want that. Okay? And next, don't risk injury when you can screen it for less than 10 minutes. Now, by the way, the SMS and the FMS is less than 10 minutes. Okay, pag tinuro mo yung sa student mo, makikita nila kaagad mo. Ganito pala, kaya pala hindi mo ma-raise yung arm ko. Kaya pala hindi ko ma-full extend kasi yung shoulders ko. You'll be able to see that. Okay, 2, and even for our optimize his performance. Okay? So, sige po. So, ayun. So, we also put there the functional training. Now, functional training, these are the trainings that normally movement patterns. Okay? How should I say this? Correct me if I'm wrong po, no? Doon po ba sa high school ninyo, meron ba kayong mga weights? Asan po yun?
Six na talagang pinili ng school. Hand weights, hindi lang, yung bigot siya, parang lalo sa mga varsity, yes. Yes, we have that for the varsity players.
And who else? Ganda naman, anong school po? Oh. Sana by the time na umano yung fitness natin sa PE, hindi lang sila nakakakita ng mga body weights training. There are some instances na masyadong yung mga estudyante mas bagay, makukuha sila ng ganun-ganun lang. So you should always educate them, no? So Mr. Joel, please. So this is what functional training looks like, no? Buti na lang nandito si Sir Joel. So, sige, ganun. So right now you are on his sagittal plane. Okay? So pag pinasquat natin si Sir Joel, this is what you neglect to see to our students when they perform squats, no? So extend your arms, both arms, extend torso. And then you squat. Okay? Normally the squat should go up to this level. Okay? Uy, binaba. Uy, binaba. Now, go up, do it 3 times. Please observe. Please observe. You can also do this to yourself. Okay? Straight. Okay, hands down, sir. That is the proper squat. Keeping it straight. Okay? Normally si Sir, in FMS ko siya for like 3 years ago. Nag-improve na si Sir. Okay? Way back, he could not really perform a simple squat. Hindi nga niya mababa.
3 years ago, actually 4 years ago, when I met Mr. Tehuko in UST, ang talagang walk ko is like a penguin. It's like this. Because I was really an athlete way back when I was in elementary until I became college. Pero yung pinaka-disappointment ko nga, the saddest part, even though I was an athlete, I never had the knowledge. That's the saddest part. Pero when I met him, that's where I got inspired that you should learn. You should continue improving. So, for now, I'm still in the recovery. Kasi, back then, nung pumasok na ako sa teaching ko, I was in the industry of a call center and another year for real estate. Sobrang stress. And I became a smoker and also a hard drinker. So, when I came in, sadly, diabetes, I was type 2 and also yung pinaka-challenge sa akin, yung immobility. I really cannot walk properly. So, talagang this was the chance na talagang why being an athlete for so long, I ended up like this. And I even finished physical education. Yun yung tinatanong ko palagi. Pero because of the things that he told me, is because of the books. And the saddest part was the book was from the US. The books were from Australia. And the books were from Europe. So we haven't found the chance. Kaya nga, we were so thankful with Golden Chronica to really make a difference. Okay? So because of them, we will try to change this habit of not just being an athlete, but a person that will love physical activity. Para sa mga inspirasyon natin sa mga bata. Because being a PE teacher, we're not merely just teaching subjects. We're trying to teach them life by being active, by moving,